Dear children, my very beloved teachers and the dear parents and grandparents, Namaskar. We're going to share some of the beautiful secrets to change the very course of our lifetime. You know, we do not realize, but these secrets have been there in Bharat. Bha is Brahma Jyoti and Rata is those who are immersed of it. Immersed in that Brahma Jyoti is Bharatiya. But we have forgotten about it because we lost touch with our ancient wisdom of the rishis, the great sages who had left behind. This universe, this world, this life that you and I are living in has got two realities. One reality is the nature. And anything we say, that's her nature. This is his nature. This is the nature. The nature's, let's say, pouring fire to the volcano, or the rain, or the thunder shower, or the ocean, or the flood. That's nature. Strong wind, hurricane, tornadoes, nature. And the other is the consciousness. Consciousness and the nature. These are the two realities of this universe. And you would be surprised, you and I are an absolute package of that. How is it? See, until and unless you are conscious, you cannot perceive this world. And your mind, your thoughts, your actions, your doing, your body, everything is, as per Vedanta, is nature. Now, important point, this universe, this world, this earth, operates, understand this, operates in harmonious exchange of giving and receiving energy. I'm talking about today to get into a world where you are never short of anything, by only following this law of giving and receiving. Supposing you want name, you want respect, you want fame, you want power, make sure you do your work by giving name, by giving fame, by giving power to somebody. Supposing you want love, make sure you give love to people. Supposing you want money, make sure that the money to somebody else. Supposing you want success in life, or you want perfect companion, a good friend, make sure others get good friend and partner and companion. You want people to say you're doing a good work, make sure first you do your work absolutely selflessly to serve the organization, the people, my family, my parent, my husband, my wife, this world. I work selflessly. Selflessly is what? Selfish is grabbing, taking it. For who? For me. Me, mine, and myself. Selflessly is giving. I don't think about myself. You know, the moment you stop thinking about yourself, you get into the harmony of giving and receiving. See, understand this very simple law. Laws of natural forces. If I light a fire, fire does not go down. Fire goes up. Natural law, nature. If I pour water, water has to go down. It will not go up. If I throw up anything, a ball will go up and come down. And now what I'm talking about today is very important power, is we have forgotten, is giving. If I give something, I throw it out or give it lovingly, not throwing it, lovingly giving with harmony, with joy. I want to be happy, make everybody happy. I want to see others smiling at me, smile at everybody. The world is your mirror. And just like you've thrown a ball, it has to come down. When you give out with harmony, it has to come back. And it will come back exactly equal proportion and maybe many times more. Now, I'm taking you to the world of called affluence. Affluence, no shortage of energy. All you and I have to do is to reinforce into our memory of what is already there. Become aware of it. Aware of what? This giving and receiving we were born with. But you know, as we grew up, we started to learn to, this is mine, my book, my mommy, my daddy, my wife, my husband, my children, my house, my property, my bank account. That is the mistake. So, understand it this way. Nature works in the harmonious exchange, giving and receiving. Look at your body. If your blood is not circulating, that is giving and coming back. Going back to the heart, heart is giving back. You will die. And notice, a powerful quality in understanding it very simply. If my blood stops flowing, it is called stagnation. Stagnation causes clotting. Clotting is heart attack and death. Look at a river. I remember I had visited with a lot of hope and prayers the very famous holy river of Narmada. And strangely, you know, Ujjain and Indore, when we went there and went to Narmada, I was so sad to see that river, powerful Narmada, is clogged with dirt and filth and flour and dead body, stagnated wastage of the factories. I was so sad. And it was stagnated. If the river stagnates, river will not bring back that life for which the river has come. The river has to flow just like the blood. This money, this power, this fame, this name, this love, this knowledge has to flow. Give it out, it will come back to you. You know, this affluence, the word affluence meaning no shortage. Whatever you think of, it will come to you. Just think of it. It will come to you, provided you are being truthful, you are being harmonious. When you give something, don't give with a grudge in your heart. Give it with absolute love and freedom. Don't give it either thinking, I'm giving it so it will come back to me. Sir had said, so it will come back to me. Now, you give it. It's your job to give it. A seed has got perfect programming in the seed. When you put it into the earth, the programming of give and take energy from the seed goes to the earth, and earth gives it back to the seed with the same nature of earth and moisture and manure, and the seed has what? Potential to create a rainforest. You cut an apple, you can count 5, 6, 10 seeds. But can you tell me how many apples will be in one seed? That is the power of your one wish, one prayer. Give it to everybody. Affluence comes from the word, Latin word, affluere. Affluere. Affluere, it means to flow to. To flow to. It has to flow, just like the river, just like the blood, just like giving and receiving. When you give with that harmony and joy, it has to come back. We want what? Money, power, property, car, mobile, and good things in life, and love, and good health, and good mind, and peace, and happiness. Everything is a very simple action of yours, is giving and receiving. Currency, foreign currency, we talk about, dollar and pound and Singapore dollar and Australian dollar and Chinese, etc. and Indian rupee. Currency comes also, strangely, just notice the beautiful analogy, comes from the word curere, Latin word curere. You know what is curere means? To flow, to go and come back. To go and come back, to flow, to run, to run. So you have to make the currency run. What do? We try to hoard. We try to clog onto it. We want to grab it. And that's why we always are short of things. And when we are short of things, we have desires, we have cravings, and that creates further problem. And we get nodules and blood pressure and diabetes and sickness and disease, and then die untimely death. Whoever said that that is necessary? It is not necessary. The essential ingredient is giving. So how do we start it? Be truthful, be pure. Always truthful. Truthful is in Sanskrit called Satyam Vada. Tell the truth. Always. But it also goes ahead and tells you Priyam Vada. Say with harmony, joy, love. When you're giving things, give truthfully, but give with joy and happiness of sharing. Feel joyful in giving and sharing. Feel joyful in receiving. You will find strangely, you will get great skill. I didn't know how to write poetry. I started to appreciate poetry, and now you know what? I'm writing pretty good. I'm telling you, I'm writing pretty good. I'm not appreciating me. I'm appreciating this power of the nature, giving and receiving. In the same way, if you just take on, when you be truthful, Satyam Vada, but Priyam Vada and Apriyam Satyam Mavada, which is not good to hear, don't tell, even if it is the truth. Keep silent and keep quiet. How do we start this? How do I start it? Right from today you can start, right from this moment. You don't have to. You say, how can I give? I don't have enough. You can give. You can give a smile. You can give a little company. You can give your feeling of goodness to somebody. Feeling of not obsequiousness. Obsequiousness is makhanbaji. Not like that. Not makhanbaji. Genuine love, sincerely. Don't expect anything in return. Give. You can give a little note. You can make a little paper card. Children come and make a little torn newspaper. I love you and card, and it's so beautiful. It will all go back. As long as you can give a little flower on the way, pluck it from your garden or somewhere else, and you can give anything, whatever you like. Give your time, love, happiness, gift. It will, once it go out, it is going to come back. One of the simple law, I show it to everybody and tell everybody, I learned it. Never go to your teacher's house, your guru's house, your parents' house, your friend's house, your colleague's house, your neighbor's house. Never go there, not never go there, never go there empty-handed. Go with something. You can carry a book, carry a little message, you can make a card, you can write something nice about them. It's something beautiful. The moment you don't go empty-handed, this universe works like that. So, you know, anything you break it down, the matter, any matter. Matter is that occupies space. So what did I talk? Nature. Nature is matter. Mind is also matter because it occupies space. Your mind is only your occupation, no? It is only in your head, in your mind. Mind, thoughts. Now, understand it. This consciousness and nature. Nature is matter, consciousness. It's both with you. If you break it down, it comes to first that powerful energy and information. Information, energy. Information, energy. Energy is, as you know, everywhere. You all have read it. If you haven't read it, no. Laws of thermodynamics. There is infinite energy everywhere. It cannot be destroyed. Energy cannot be created, but it can transform from one to the other. So what are we doing? Energy with the consciousness. Consciousness doing what? With the energy creating thoughts. Happy thought, good thought, kind thought, not muddy thought, funny thought, bickering thought, abusive thought. No. Don't ever look at fault of others. These are very simple law. Don't find fault at anyone. If the mind tends to find fault, pray. Give a prayer to people and pray. Take it out, these funny thoughts from me. I don't want to find fault in others. Now, thoughts, happy thought, good thought. And the energy is there. Thoughts will automatically come in the words and into action, and it is going to come back to you. Consciousness is the energy which is going to now create this nature into what exactly you desire, you wish, you pray for. Pray for others. You will find prayers will come back to you. Remember this. Hoarding is bad. Letting the blood clog is bad. You breathe out, the air comes back again. You get the oxygen, you throw it out, carbon dioxide is utilized by the trees and it comes back to you. Water cycle. Water is never become one drop less from the time the earth started. Read W. Volume, World Book Encyclopedia. It goes on to say something very simple. I've shared with you before. The water that you're drinking just now may have been the water you took bath 1 month ago. May have been the water which Alexander the Great or the great rishis drank it 2,000, 6,000 years ago. It's the same water. So nature, air, just like that, the energy, the consciousness. Consciousness is yours. Create your world filled with affluence and then share it with everyone. Give it away. The more you give, the more will come back to you. With that, start from today. Give something to someone with a happy, joyful feeling. I love you.